Hi, today I want to talk about types of juvenile delinquency and methods of prevention. Playtime with friends in school and in the neighborhood, studying with focused mind, living under the supervision of parents or other adults, getting enough food to survive, these things are not available to all the children in today's world. The cultural and economic shifts through the generations have led to new prime goals. Because parents are busy in their jobs and when they cannot pay attention to their children because of one or the other reasons, many children tend to become delinquent. The children who are not yet adults, meaning who are under the age of 18, are called juveniles. A juvenile is delinquent if he or she has broken the law. And the study that is done to understand the cause of crime, done by juveniles, and the methods to control it, is called juvenile delinquency. This study not only involves the youth who broke the law, but it also pertains to the children who are the victims of various crimes. There are many forms of juvenile delinquency, such as drug abuse and deviant behavior, which could be the result of either broken homes, economic instability, domestic violence, or peer pressure. Becoming excessively violent, having low self-esteem, be incorrigible or display insane behavior, feel neglected when they are not sufficiently supervised by the adults. A big myth is that children coming from poor families are neglected. Many times, the children of wealthy parents are also neglected because parents are busy working or children are unloved. Many children quit studies or consume alcohol even when they are underage. They feel excluded, which happens when someone is prohibited by others to join their groups because he or she is considered as undesirable in that group. This happens mostly in schools, and the major factor of exclusion is race. Many indulge in name calling or committing crimes, sometimes by themselves or with the assistance of somebody else. In the process, they get caught and end up in youth centers. These are not the only types of juvenile delinquency. In a study done on a high-risk sample in America, it was found that children's emotional development is directly affected by parents' direct and indirect influences. Many children live in the families in which fathers are alcoholic, and it creates the stage for family conflicts, depression, and antisocial behaviors. Because of less caring parents and multiple family stressors, children tend to have imbalanced emotions and behavior. These children are more inclined towards aggressive and antisocial behavior. When juveniles commit crimes and end in youth centers, they go through a support system that includes basic counseling and support by a juvenile justice specialist who keeps them under supervision. There are other vocational programs such as occupational training and improving education and skills. A nourishing environment is created to provide individualized care that helps lower the rate of crime when they enter back in the society. There are higher chances of getting employment because of their education and skills. Let us now talk about some preventive measures. Youth are capable of rehabilitation, and juvenile delinquency can be prevented with the help of society. Youth can be diverted towards positive ways through these methods. Number 1. By providing education and by enforcing positive behavior at school. In a recent study done on junior high school students in Japan, it was observed that if children receive psychological support from their teachers and peers, they tend to extend the psychological support to others. Number 2. By making parents aware about the importance of preschools. Many people do not understand the concept of early childhood intervention, and many cannot afford to send their children to preschools. The fact is that if children are engaged early in preschools, they will be more oriented towards education and learning, the result being less delinquency in future. A longitudinal research was done by the Prairie Preschool Project with the help of its delinquency prevention program. This study began in 1962 and involved 123 high-risk African American children. 58 children from the age group of 3 to 4 years were assigned to the program group. They attended preschool for 2 years. The other group of 65 children were termed as the control group, and they did not attend the preschool. All the program group and control group children were observed throughout their schooling, even after they got jobs and settled in their married lives. The results of this 40 years research showed that the program group was not only less delinquent, but it had better education rates, better jobs than the control group children. Also, the program group understood their social responsibilities, had stable marriage life, had less teenage pregnancies, and lesser dependency on welfare in comparison to the children of the control group. Number 3. There is a need to raise awareness among children regarding effects of drugs and alcohol abuse, stealing, violence, and weapons use. More programs should be conducted in schools and communities to spread this awareness. Number 4. The studies have shown that the poor parenting skills and poor attachment to caregivers leads to juvenile delinquency. By implementing various programs such as family intervention and parent-children group activities, parents will get awareness how to raise happy and healthy children. Strengthening the bond between parents and children is an effective way to prevent juvenile delinquency. Number 5. By helping children learn various skills according to their interests, will keep their minds occupied, keeping it away from unwanted distractions. Can you think of some ways by which the young generation can be prevented from doing delinquent acts? List them in the comment section below. And thank you for watching.